We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Hyunjin Ryu is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched well in his last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
So striding forward now, Jose Iglesias. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch on its way.
First pitch, 7:07.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. Ready now for Baltimore, Hanser Alberto. Here's the first pitch to him.
No, that's down.
Well, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Giving chase is Fisher. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 25,
Anthony Santander, the next to bat. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And now a pitch on the way. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Ranging back is Hernandez. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Orioles nothing, Blue Jays coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. John Means, Kansas-born left-hander, will be doing the pitching. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Stepping into the box to Oscar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Hernandez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Batting second, the second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
Next to bat for Toronto, Kevin Biggio, who's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's out.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Bases are empty, one man out. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Now here's the pitch.
Hey.
Fouled away. Three-two pitch. And he missed with that one. It's ball four. A one-out walk here in the home first.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Stepping in, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set, now the pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Biggio, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. From the stretch, seared down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. The 1-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-2. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. And it's fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. Reined in. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. And here's Renato Nunez. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
He's got it. Throw to first.
That is it. The first baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Davis, who's often called Crush Davis. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting 6, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. A full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Batting 7, the catcher, number 28,
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One left for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Randall Grichuk.
Leading up for Toronto, the center fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike two, swinging. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. A full count, 3-2 to Randall Grichuk.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Got him.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball four he went after.
Brandon Drury will bat next. Lifted in the air to center field. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Travis Shaw.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Shaw, an Ohio native. He was a 9th-round pick back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Number 12 is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Rio Ruiz to the plate now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1 on its way. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike two. The 1-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with. At the plate now, Stevie Wilkerson.
Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Biggio makes the play, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Home half of the third coming up. No score. At the plate, Derek Fisher, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
2 balls and a strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Up next is Danny Jansen. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set, and the pitch. On the ground now for Iglesias. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play, and an easy one to turn.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Teoscar Hernandez. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and chopped toward the hole. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Blue Jays. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Drury has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
In now for the O's, Anthony Santander. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. High and deep to right center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Renato Nunez.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
And he takes ball 1. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. Gone! Solo shot to right center. Number 11 for him on the season. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Now
Chris
batting,
Davis at the plate now.
Chris.
And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Orioles on the board first thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and it's 1-0 Baltimore. Stepping in for the Jays, Kevin Biggio. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Kevin Biggio.
Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Now here's the pitch. Two are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Way outside. 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Hayes is right there. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. New inning set to get underway. Standing in, Austin Hayes. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Changeup taken for ball three, well below the zone.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The catcher, number 28, Pedro Severino.
So coming to the plate, Pedro Severino. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night. Changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. One run, just one hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball three now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he'll lay off the cut fastball here as this misses off the plate for ball four.
Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at bat. The count moved to 3-2, and they didn't even challenge him there. I can understand being careful with some hitters, but not take the walk.
Standing in, Rio Ruiz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
And this will be fouled away. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed. Strike three.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box, Stevie Wilkerson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 0-1 on its way.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. Oh, he brought it back. Orioles leave one, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They're still staring at a 0 in the hits column, so it's certainly been a struggle. But he did give credit to the pitching they've faced. That said, he said it's important they keep pushing to figure out how to break through without getting overly frustrated. It's time to simplify things as much as possible, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The center fielder, Randall.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit weakly back to the mound. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we see that these guys are currently in third place in the AL in that department. In now, Brandon Drury. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss. One out, nobody on. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Popped him up. Severino has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 1-0. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Jose Iglesias. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Orioles, the second baseman, Hunter Alberto.
Coming to the plate now, Hunter Alberto, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
And this is low, ball one. Fouled off. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
To the plate now, Renato Nunez, as he'll take a look at ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Called strike at the knees. 1-1.
We got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouled away. Two out with the man at first. Swing and a ball hit high in the air. Has plenty of carry, and that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
At the plate, Chris Davis, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
He's set. The 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Orioles strand a couple. They lead it 1-0. Derek Fisher the next to bat. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
In now, Danny Jansen. And he fouls this one off. And there's ball one.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hayes is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. The next 0-2.
Ball 1. Nope, inside. Ball 2.
Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. It remains 1-0. Ready for another shot now, Austin Hayes. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1 and 2.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. Line to the right side. Fisher is there to put it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now in the box, Pedro Severino. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. And now a swing and a routine fly ball out towards center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Rio Ruiz.
Stepping up to the plate, Rio Ruiz. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's down to third. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. But they're on top 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping up now, Kevin Biggio. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
1-0 the count. Here's the pitch. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Iglesias makes a barehanded play. Hats off to that one.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
Coming to the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Two and 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
The third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hayes on the run for it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Wilmer Font has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 63, Wilmer Font.
Digging in the switch hitter, Stevie Wilkerson. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Wilkerson.
Here comes the first pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. The 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2. And the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one, didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And a fairly easy play there as he'll back up a step to put this away for the second out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Hanser Alberto. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Yep, that ball went out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's too high, ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
Inside, ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
That's popped up now towards short right field. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, but they lead it 1-0. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away
3.
now.
Brandon Drury.
At the plate now, Brandon Drury. Here's a pop-up now. Davis has room in foul territory. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
Designated hitter, Travis Shaw.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Travis Shaw. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop-out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
And he struck him out. So he's now through 8 full innings and will take his no-hit bid into the 9th. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Elvis Luciano enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Luciano.
Ready now, Anthony Santander. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Anthony Santander.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Full count, 3-2. And he takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's one gone here in the ninth.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Stepping in now, Renato Nunez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Ground ball left side. Scooped up. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 19.
Now at the plate, Chris Davis. 0 for 3 with a couple of game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0.
That's a ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off again, ball 3. Austin Hayes would be next. The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. And he'll get in there safely. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Into the box, Austin Hayes. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. No hits to this point. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. In there at the letters, 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
fouled off. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch.
I got to count 2-2. Full count. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Fisher's under it. And the inning is over. One left for the Orioles, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Joe Panik will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
For the Blue Jays, number 2, Joe Panik.
And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
The 1-1 pitch.
Ball at inside.
Heading out towards shallow right. Number 12 is there. 1 away.
The batter, number 9.
Into the box now, Danny Jansen. And his dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
No balls and 1 strike. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Drilled right back up the middle. Oh, and the no-hitter is erased here in the 9th. Throw into second. Throw won't get him. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Michael Givens comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 60, Michael Givens.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
So now to the plate, Kevin Biggio. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now it's driven the other way with some authority. Headed toward the foul pole. And that ball is gone. Santa Maria. Game over. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Toronto Blue Jays came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Elvis Luciano claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 2 runs on just 2 hits, 1 error. They left just 1 runner on base. For the Orioles, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 37 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.